Okay, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. I hope you're doing well, and today I wanted to have a quick chat just talking about if you should really care about if a brand is ethical, whether it's Nike, Adidas, Saucony, Brooks, or any of those companies. Should you really care if they are ethically sourced, if they use sweatshops instead of actually employing their own country's people in warehouses with good pay, whether they're environmentally friendly with the chemicals they use and stuff, and if you are a vegan, if their products are made out of animals and fur and all that stuff. And guys, I also wanted to touch on this video being sponsored by a company like Nike, incredibly unethical company. Should you accept money from them, accept the sponsorship or whatever it is? You can't hate on Mo Farah that much for being offered $200,000 a year to just wear Nike products. It's way more than that, but you know what I mean. I think a lot of pro athletes may get a lot of hate for wearing Nike gear and promoting it and stuff like that, but really, do they have much choice? I mean, they got to make a living somehow, and when you're training that hard to be a pro athlete, you got to make your way in the sport somehow. And I don't think you can really hate too much on these athletes, because really, wouldn't you take an offer for $200,000 a year to wear Nike? I mean, so would I. I'd just be a sellout. Just admit it. I would just sell myself out. I don't know about you, but if you're being offered a crap ton of money to just wear a pair of shoes, why not, I guess. But yeah guys, so as I did last week, I have actually done some research on this one, and I have read a few studies, but yeah, each one, it was quite varied differently, and you never know if these studies are actually funded by different companies and stuff, so they can be very biased in a way. So I read one study that actually said Nike, of course, they've had a lot of bad reputation in the past, and they haven't really seemed to clean it up that much. They have cleaned it up a little bit, paying more than the average income or whatever you call it. It's like $1 or $1 US, which is nothing. But yeah, Nike seems to be still making a lot of their product over in Asia with minimum wages and treating workers pretty poorly and stuff like that, and that's really bad. However, that same article actually said that Adidas has actually improved a lot of their facilities. They are paying above minimum wage. That's the word I was looking for. Adidas is paying above minimum wage. They've got proper education or proper, teaching of how to use the equipment and stuff to their, workers. They've also got insurance, and they're not only paying above minimum wage. I think they were paying like extra, I don't know how much, it was like 20% or something, but really guys, that's still not very much. Okay guys, on the negative side of things, Adidas sometimes did get their male employers to work over 30 hours extra a month, which is a lot of hours. That's probably over a week's worth of work for people in first world countries. So that is pretty, that's pretty poor. But really, does it get better? Saucony in one study was actually worse than Nike in letting them into the factories to even see what was going on, and even abuse with workers in the factories and stuff. So we don't always have a choice in these things. I know, most of the time, Nike is probably the cheapest option. Not all of us can afford a pair of $250, freaking Hoka 1-1s, or I don't know, Skechers or something like that. Not all of us can afford that. But at the same time, the reason they are probably, the prices are as high as they are is because they are more ethically sourced. I said are a lot then, but you get what I mean. You know, having cheap labor, you can lower the costs of your product. It's like economics 101 pretty much. I would definitely recommend all of you to try and get, you know, more ethically sourced shoes. It doesn't take too much time. But yeah guys, what do you think? Do you think the public should be, you know, supporting Nike? Do you think Nike should be shut down and these types of brands with pretty poor labor conditions and stuff like that? Even the chemical and paint usage they use, some of that is really harmful to the environment. But yeah guys, there are so many studies on the internet that just say completely different things. One thing, Saucony might be ethical. The next thing, Saucony is the worst one out there. Guys, there are definitely a lot of brands out there that actually really are ethical. These brands, you know, off the top of my head, I know Ultra is a very ethical brand, as well as a few others, but I can't remember the names of them. But yeah guys, I mainly made this video tonight because I am thinking about getting a new pair of shoes. Guys, I'm thinking my next pair of shoes will be a pair of Adidas. You know, they're definitely not the best brand out there, but they're definitely better than Nike and maybe even Saucony. And guys, I also did hear another study that also said New Balance was quite good, but as I've got a graph here in front of me with some really good, you know, ethically sourced companies. I've got Everlast as one of the big ones, Slazenger, they are quite ethical as well. Adidas got a C grade. You've got Nike with a D grade. Asics, Brooks, you know, Diadora. They all got F grades, you know, so that's pretty poor. Pretty much to summarize, guys, Adidas and New Balance actually look like they are going pretty well in the market for ethical and sustainability products. Got Mizuno, New Balance, Reebok and Adidas doing okay, but then all the other brands seem to just do worse and worse. But anyway guys, that's always up for debate, and you know, you never really know what products are changing in the market, how everything is made, and if companies are changing their ways and stuff like that. Anyway guys, I am going to get a pair of Adidas shoes for myself, and I don't know, what do you guys think about that? What products do you guys prefer? And let me know in the comments below. I hope your day is going well. Thank you for watching guys, thank you for spending some time with me today. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please like the video as well if you enjoyed. So thank you for watching guys, and I will see you all in the next video for another running vlog.
No one's out this morning, everyone's in bed. Get out of bed, you lazy fucks! Get training! It's a beautiful morning!